12, what is y in terms of x? And what that means is isolate y and see what's on the other side in terms of x. So we are going to move this to the opposite side. So to move this to the opposite side, I need to do the additive inverse. Opposite of a positive 3x is a negative 3x. And now I need to isolate the y by dividing by 4. Opposite of multiplying is division. Now this 4 needs to be applied to everything above it, so applied to the first term and the second term. So 12 divided by 4 is 3, and 3 divided by 12 does not reduce, so 3 over 4 with an x. Let's look up above. We have 3 subtract 3/4 x, option A. Okay, flip the paper over. You have 3 problems in exactly 3 minutes. Begin. One minute gone by, 2 remaining. Forty-five seconds remaining. Fifteen seconds remaining. And pencils down. Okay, let's go over these problems. If I equals PRT, then which of the following is an expression of R in terms of this? Again, that means isolate the R. If we want to get R by itself, we need to get rid of the P and the T. Currently, the P and the T are stuck with the R by multiplying, so opposite of multiplying is dividing. Whatever you do to the right, you must also do to the left. So here's your P, and let's make this a little bit neater. There is your T. P and T, P and T. R equals I divided by PT. R equals I divided by PT. Correct answer is C. Moving on to number 2. For all the pair of real numbers n and p, where n equals 5p plus 4, what is p? So I'm going to solve for p. I'm going to isolate the p. First, I'm getting rid of the constants that are not touching the p. They're not stuck to it by multiplying. So n subtract 4 equals 5p. Opposite of multiplying is dividing. The 5's cancel. And p equals n subtract 4 all divided by 5. N subtract 4 all divided by 5. Correct answer is J. Let's move on to number 3, a little more difficult here. If x equals this amount and y equals this amount, then which of the following is an expression of y? So we have to solve for y. I need to work with this, okay? I need to work with this. Solve for y, but in terms of x. Right now, y is in terms of m. But I can use this first equation, and if I could solve for m, I could substitute it back in here. So let's solve for m. I'm going to add 4 to both sides to get x plus 4 equals 3m. Then divide both sides by 3 to cancel out the 3. So m equals x plus 4 over 3. Now let's take this amount and let's substitute it in for m. So instead of it saying y equals 6 subtract m, it's really y equals 6 subtract x plus 4 over 3. Okay, well, where do we go from here? We know we need to distribute. Remember that, let's see, remember that this 3 belongs to both. Keep that in mind. So it's really like this. 6 subtract x over 3 subtract 4 over 3. So when you combine like terms, let's see what these two would give you when you combine. Or better, I wonder if I could do this. Let's figure out, how do I rewrite 6 in terms of having a 3 in the bottom? I need to keep the value of 6. What about 18 over 3? This is still equivalent to 6. So now I have 18 minus x minus 4 over 3. Well, 18 subtract 4 is going to give you 14 over 3. Okay. And this should have been a positive 14. So I have a negative x and a positive 14. Let's go back up here. Here's your positive 14 and your negative x over 3. Positive 14, negative x over 3. Correct answer is E.